Hello, my beautiful, handsome individuals. Welcome back to Amy's Insight. Welcome if you're new. Today's reading is a pick a card on your love life. In your book of love, what's the next chapter that is unfolding? All right, you've got three options to choose from. Option 1, number 2, and number 3. So I'm going to put them on the screen for you to pick. And basically, this reading is for those relationships, regardless of the type of connection that you have. It's not nothing, okay? So we're going to take a look at what's going on, what's unfolding next, potential challenges to look out for, what you can do, how to navigate this situation. And towards the end of the reading, I will pull letters and charms for confirmation on your message, or in case you're torn between more than one pile. I would say try to stick to one pile because you don't want to muddy the messages. But if you're really torn, I'd say get a random number generator, go by the timestamps. Again, there might be messages in another group for you, maybe part of the story. So only take what resonates from these readings, okay? If you want a private reading on your situation specifically, I am available and my contact information is in the description box below. Okay, take a deep breath. Release it, and I will see you at your timestamp. Hello, group 1, those of you that chose this card. I'm going to read the message on the back of the card at the end of your reading to see how that message blends in. But I'm getting very fixed sign energy here. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. All right, we're going to first tap into the current energy between you and your person. This is how you'll know this reading is for you. All right, Spirit, for my group 1, what is the current energy of them and their connection? What is the situation between them and their person? So that my group 1 will know that this reading is for them. How will they know? 4 of Cups. 6 of Cups. I feel there's history here. It's been a minute. What I was getting before getting into actually doing your reading, this is the second time I hit record because the first part came as something has been there so long. Yeah, a change needs to happen. That's where you're currently at. If feeling ignored by your partner, or you feel a strong sense of ignoring your partner, you could have a family, children with this person. Okay, but it's like something has changed very, very significantly between y'all. Yeah, big disruption in this connection. Spirit, for my group 1s, how will they know this is their message? 7 of Swords. Okay. So this connection has been interrupted, group 1. There's been some major change. I feel some of you are married to this individual, or you are in a long-term commitment. And there's been talks so far about what needs to happen. Y'all could have gone to counseling, marriage counseling or something like that, but it is very strong in the sense that there's so much history here that things have gotten maybe a little bit monotonous, being together out of habit, but realizing that something needs to change. Something could have already changed because of someone's deceptive energy. This is giving cheating or acting shady. Tell me about the 4 of Cups, Spirit. What's the current energy of my group 1s in their connection? Judgment, someone getting called out on their bullshit. Spirit, tell me about the 6 of Cups. Very strong scorpionic energy. The Magician. Tell me about death. What's the current energy? Look at all the major arcana so far. Tell me about death. 4 of Pentacles. Someone resisting change. Someone is very manipulative in this connection, group 1. Let me just say before I move on, I'm getting the vibes of someone that y'all have been together a long while. Y'all have family. Y'all have built a home together. I would say it's been at least 5 years. 5 years, 8 years. It's not a short time span. This is history here. And you could have discovered that someone, this could be you, could be your person, where there was deceptive energy, and that's what's been discovered. Because I don't feel like it's something that you could have ignored the signs before. You could have a partner that will show up with gifts, kind of being manipulative, telling you what you want to hear, showing up with gifts to kind of compensate for them acting out and being deceptive. Okay. But someone has gotten to the point where, no, I'm closing myself off to you because you don't change. Tell me about the Tower. I'm looking towards the future, whether it's with you or without you. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Tell me about the Seven of Swords, Spirit. For my group ones, how will they know this reading is meant for them? Two of Pentacles. Yeah. The Devil. High Priestess. Ace of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Some of you want something better, but it's giving you're tied down to circumstances. You're tied down because of family. But it's like you're trying to find a way to get yourself out of this. And if your partner is the one that has stepped out on you, this is you quietly planning or being secretive about a new start in your life, trying to get yourself out of there. Spirit, tell me about the Four of Cups with Judgment. No longer ignoring bad behaviors, or no more sweeping things under the rug. Thinking of you, crying, nostalgia, missing you. Tell me about the Six of Cups with Magician. We've got Gemini there. Mind games, immature, testing you. And tell me about Death with the Four of Pentacles, Spirit. How will they know this is okay? Well, I will take that. Inferno. Chaos, job loss. That's giving this card right there. Okay, desire, self-pleasure, intense thoughts, okay. Egg on their face, ashamed, backfired, got caught. All right, so group one. If someone has been playing mind games with you, they've been stepping out, you caught them. You caught them, and that's why you're pissed off. You're like, am I going to continue investing into this person, or am I going to leave? Conflict resolution, avoidance. All right, yeah, someone definitely got caught cheating, but I'm getting that one of the partners in this connection is planning to get out or making plans to get out. That's the same thing, isn't it? It came out wrong. With avoidance, you're not revealing your plans. If you are the one that's planning to leave, you're not revealing this to your partner. You're not giving them the attention. You're kind of playing along with their game while you make plans to exit, because it's been hell for you. You're embarrassed. They're embarrassed because you caught them. But I don't get this sense of regret. You're finding the need to be very strategic about this because it affects your livelihood. So if any of this resonates with you, this is your message. Let's see what's unfolding for you next. All right. Now I'm going to pull some oracle cards to see where this connection is headed. Okay. Okay, friends, let's look at what's happening next in this connection. All right, Spirit, for my group ones, what is happening next in this connection? What's the next chapter they are stepping into with this person? What is the next chapter for my group one, Spirit? The Nine of Cups. Okay. What is the next chapter unfolding? So we've got the Six of Swords. I was going to say the Knight of Swords. The Six of Swords, Death, and the Knight of Swords. Something is coming in quick, honey. Yes, big change implementing here. The Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Four of Swords. All right, group one. You are either currently on a break from this person, or that's what's happening next, but it's what you need to give this connection a reset. Okay, because I'm getting, you're very hopeful about the future, moving forward, making these changes, but there's something about control your temper or control the need to control something about the timing aspect of it. Like, give this person time to change. Give yourself time to change in order to really appreciate what's coming in for you. Right? Because I'm getting like you're hoping for too much too soon. Okay, this is giving optimism, so it's good. Let's see. Hold on. What's unfolding next for my group ones? Why the Nine of Cups? The Ace of Swords, because you're clear on what you want, what direction you want to go in. Right? It's a breakthrough that's coming. Tell me about the Six of Swords. What's happening next in this connection, Spirit? The King of Wands. Okay. Yeah, you're taking control of the reins. Oh, Five of Swords. I'll take them. I'll take them. See, I had mentioned something about patience. The next thing that's being discussed here is, I want the truth, I want honesty, and I want for you to put in the effort. If this is what's going to work out for us, do it. You don't want to fight anymore, group one. You're done with the fighting. It's pointless to argue. And you're realizing that. You're like, I'm going to give this person a time frame. I'm going to... It's giving ultimatum vibes. This is the last time I'm getting... This is the last time. Also, I'm smelling pine. Like pine sol, or... It's woody. This scent is woody. Like... Cedar? Is it cedar? Or pine? One of those. Interesting. So yeah, I see an ultimatum happening. There's something that happens between the two of you where perhaps your partner is finally seeing your point of view, and that's what you wanted all along. And this is what gets the momentum going again. This is like, okay, if I don't see a change over, I'm going to give you up until, I don't know, May, or, well, I don't know why I got May in my head, but something over like maybe 7 months. So that to see major change, that's a long time. Maybe 7 weeks would be more in alignment, but I'm giving like a time frame. You're trying to be patient and discuss, like, if this is what needs to happen, I'm not going to fight with you. We're not going to do this back and forth thing. I need to see your ass turn around if we're going to make it work. And I'm giving you this. This is your ultimatum. Yeah, I see y'all working it out, doing your best to... I'm getting like you're finally getting on the same page, or both of you are seeing each other's perspectives, because there is a conversation that's happening. Spirit, tell me about the Nine of Cups with the Ace of Swords. What's happening next in this chapter? What's happening next? Two of Pentacles. There's that juggling going on. Tell me about the Six of Swords with the King of Wands. You're taking your control back here. Okay, you're confident. You know what you want. Three of Cups. You're enjoying yourself. You're like, I'm going to do my things. Get out there. Have a good time. You're not going to stress me anymore. Tell me about the Death card with the Five of Swords. What's happening next for my group one? The Six of Cups. Okay. And a last one, why the Knight of Swords with Justice and the Seven of Pentacles? Seven of Swords. King of Pentacles, the Devil. Ten of Cups, the Fool. Group 1, be careful. Be careful, because I see you saying that you're giving this person an ultimatum, but there's something that still has you tied to this person. I don't like that the Seven of Swords showed up. Clarify the Seven of Swords, Spirit. What's happening next? Because I'm getting like this person will be giving you gifts, showering you with attention, compliments. The Tower. Look, your person is still who they are. Four of Wands, the Hangman. You're going to be in this place where you feel stuck in this situation. Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles. You're holding on to your stability, your security. I feel it's financial related. Okay. Let me get some, oops. Rude. Okay, hold on. Those cards are so massive. You're going to discover this person is still deceptive, lying to you, and all this gift-giving wishy-washiness is for a reason. Even if you give this person an ultimatum, it's more of the same. All right. For my group ones, what is unfolding next? Luca. What is unfolding next? We've got celebration, harmony, peace, joy, togetherness. Celebrate love with simple acts of kindness and give with an open heart, expecting nothing in return. Danger, fatal blow. The doctrine of mutually assured destruction prevents conflict. Irreversible damage is in the sights of facing the conflict head-on. Could have prevented total destruction. What I'm getting, I did say be careful. Number 71, number 28 could be relevant. Christmas time could be significant here. The holidays, okay. So I'm getting like this person is giving you gifts, being generous with you, but ultimately they're still betraying you. Here with the Seven of Swords and the Tower, it's like a fatal blow. It's unexpected because you guys were having a, what do you call it? Finally, this person gets what I'm trying to tell them, what I've been wanting all along. Deadline. See, it's about ultimatums. Focus on what can be done now and what has been delayed. Break the cycle of procrastination with small steps. Thinks they're trapped in a procrastination cycle with no end in sight. Look at the small ass little tree. And it's like you're over on this side of the deadline. Your person's over here, but they're arriving late. Because they're still showing up with their same old antics. What's the other message? It says, our relationship became another task to manage and we postponed us, thinking there would be more time. It's all about timing with this group. Okay, I give you time to fix your shit or call it quits or something. What's unfolding next for my group? For my group one, what's unfolding next? What's unfolding next? Okay, that's enough. I saw the card money path here. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde or gray, okay? Target, a goal-oriented person. Bread, a period of prosperity and abundance. Okay. So this danger could be connected to a fair woman. You care a lot about your financial stability and your financial security, and that could be part of why in the opening reading, the Four of Cups was there. It's like choosing to look the other way while your person acts a fool. But there's moments where you can't take it. And here with feeling trapped with a deadline, right? It's like you feel trapped in a situation because of financial matters. what's happening next is more of the same. You have some breakthrough in communication with, finally, you're seeing things from my perspective. You get me. Your person's like, yeah, I got you. And they get what you're saying, group one. But the thing is that they are not in a place where they can change just yet. Yeah. You're being asked to pull your energy back also. So like I said, be careful. This whole, there's something happening around the holidays because I'm posting this in December. This reading is timeless. So there could be a holiday or some type of celebration next where your person's going to have a chance to show they ass and you're going to catch it. All right. That was what's unfolding next between you and them. Let's get into what is the actual challenge, what you can do, the vibe of this connection going forward, and the outcome. All right, Spirit, tell me for my group ones. All right, justice. So honesty, fairness is a challenge here. What can my group ones do differently to navigate this situation effectively with this person? What should they do? How should they show up? The Knight of Cups. What's the vibe of this connection overall? After all is said and done, what's the vibe? Oh my goodness, what's the vibe? This one. Six of Pentacles. And what's the outcome? For my group ones. Six of Swords. Some of you might choose to move on and get legal advice. You're going within, analyzing what stresses you out, what path to go, right? You might even be considering a move or getting a new job because of this heartache or this, right? Like you're trying to manifest a new reality for yourself to where you are not you're being asked to feel your feelings, sort through them, but to ground yourself, all right? Sometimes you need to make head over heart decisions, and I think this is one of those instances, all right? Because the vibe of this connection is giving breadcrumbing. It's giving you like gift giving, like I fuck up and then I come at you with gifts so that you can, here, I'll keep giving you money, or here, I'll keep giving you gifts. But then they're still acting the same. Tell me about justice, Spirit. What's the challenge here? Ascension, resolving the past, overcoming emotional blocks, spiritual relationship. This connection is meant to teach you that you are not to settle. Do not accept anything less than honesty and fairness in this relationship. What can you do differently to navigate this connection effectively? Working on the relationship, office romance, being a workaholic. Focus on your work. Okay. Focus on your work. Doing the things that you love. Karmic connection, marrying each other. You have a soul contract with this person. You guys marry each other in a lot of ways. Yeah, hold on. What's the overall vibe of this connection? Why the Six of Pentacles? Money. Money is an issue. Financial support, settlement, or alimony. Money is the main issue in this connection, group one. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Healing. Being mindful, releasing emotional baggage, and clearing space. So, up in the air, disconnected, uncertain status, fleeting feelings. The long term here is that eventually you will heal and move on from this if it's not equal reciprocity here. You're being advised to do the things that you love. Focus on your stability. Focus on investing into the things that will elevate you and take you away from this space of depending on someone financially, depending on crumbs of attention. If this person has ignored you, or if you've noticed indifference, like they're hiding something and they try to keep you on the line because of a financial reason, don't allow it. Maybe you won't heal immediately. And when this reading comes through, healing takes time, honey. Okay. But get yourself out of this situation where things are toxic. This person continuously shows their ass. Okay. And you're there. You're not meant to stay stuck. You're meant to move forward and keep healing. Okay. So group 1, that is your message, honey. Okay. I wish you all the best and I wish you healing on this journey. It's not easy as humans, right, to navigate these emotions. But ultimately, our goal in life is to be happy and to have a sense of fulfillment. And if anybody takes that away from you, they're not worth your time, your love, protect your children if you have them, protect your family. Okay, so friends, if you want to stick around, I will do astro dice, letters, and charms for your confirmation. Otherwise, this is your reading. Again, I wish you all the best. Thank you for spending some time here today. And for those of you that stick around, hi, hey, I will see you at your charms. Okay, my group 1s, it's your astro dice. Spirit, what does my group 1 need to know to wrap this up? We've got the 12th house, secrecy, Libra with Mercury and Libra. Someone is withholding information from you. Not someone, this person is, okay? Mercury and Libra in the 12th house is about someone acting shady, someone hiding the truth from you. Communication can be confusing. Okay, somebody's sign could be Pisces. We've got Libra, Gemini, Virgo. All right, let's do your letters. All right, Spirit, for my group 1s. What are their letters? Okay. The letters here, let's zoom in. The letters are R-E, U, U. There's a lot of finger pointing, okay. Reuse, U. Yeah, I'm getting this blamey energy. You. D-A-L, somebody's name could be Dale. Jail, maybe there's been law enforcement. JJ, law enforcement could be involved. CTX is CZTX, Texas. LA. Okay. Your lad. What am I getting names wise? Talia. Car. Rachel. Aldi. Maybe somebody works at that store. Jake. Justin. Julie. Okay. Alabama. Okay. Let's get your charms. Spirit, what are the charms for group 1? We got the big ass, oh my gosh, the big ass frog. This is the money. All right. So this frog is supposed to bring prosperity and abundance. Not so much because it's in my charm bowl. If the bitch were lucky, she'd be out in my pocket. But anyways, there's that. Okay. And then we got the fairy with a flower. So again, this person is very into gift giving. Number 1, this could be life path 1. The month of January could be significant. We've got the sharpener. So this is about being skillful, being tactical, being sharp with your words. I'm thinking the Ace of Swords in this. So clear communication With the skeleton hand, it's very hard to break patterns connected to the past. Confirmation from my cat. And then we've got the red jumping bean. I feel like we needed more. I'm seriously going to remove some of these bigger charms because it's not giving me, it takes up too much time. That's too many fucking many, but that's okay. RX, prescription, somebody's medication, safety pin. There is an element of security needed here. We've got the teddy bear. Children could be significant. It's comfortable. It's what you know. You've been with this person for a long time. And I just noticed in the skeleton, the ring finger is highlighted. I don't know if we could see if it could focus. But yeah, the ring finger here, it looks like you've been married or committed to this person. Is it the ring? Yeah, it's the ring finger. Okay, and then we've got the blue paper clip. So trying to collect your thoughts, organizing your thoughts. The lipstick here is beauty, paying attention to your physique. We've got a car, something about moving. This is the carriage, Cinderella's carriage. So something could have felt magical initially between you and this person, and it all went to shit. All right, we've got the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Spades, and the Queen of Wands. Some of you could be into same-sex connections, or there's two females involved in this situation, or two feminine energies, I should say. Not necessarily gender, but one is passionate and fiery. The other one is very matter-of-fact, doesn't hold her tongue back. Okay, and then we've got the Star. So this is Aquarius energy, healing vibes. So yeah, so this is like shooting star, going after what you want. There's also healing here. The camera is pointing to memories, to nostalgia, a longing for the past to return. We've got the three rings here, so this is giving third party. If this person has been stepping out, well, if you know, you know. We've got the moon, which is also about secrets. Also, you're very connected emotionally to this person, Pisces energy, Cancer energy. But it's also confusion. It's about a fear of the unknown. If I leave this person, I've been with them for so long, what am I going to do, right? So we've got the heart with the world on it. So this is giving Capricorn energy as well as fixed sign energy. And I think I mentioned that earlier, that I was getting a lot of like Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius vibes in this group, as well as Capricorn. So there could be something about distance or moving, location. Maybe you're considering moving. We've got the bow here. With the bow, you're highly thought of, group one. You could have suitors. There's something about you're going to look physically better, or something about you leveling up to where you are doing things that help you glow up to a degree. All right, and here with the $100 bill, there's a money component very strongly coming through for this group, depending on each other financially, right? So that's why things are more complicated to get out of. So friends, if this served as your confirmation and you resonated with this reading, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. I appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Stay real, stay blessed. Bye. Hi, group 2, you chose this card. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. I love this card. You know, there's a passion inside of both of you that is brewing, but it's beyond passion. It's love, it's chemistry, it's connection, it's all the things. It's deep. Okay, it's deep transformation. It's giving Scorpio energy. All right. Spirit. For my group 2s, what is the current situation or the current energy surrounding their connection with their person? Spirit, for my group 2s. What is... I've been getting a lot of interesting scents during this reading. I just finished group 1's reading, and I got pine. And now for this one, I'm getting like a clove vanilla. Somebody could bake things or enjoy baking. Yeah, that's very, I don't really, well, I do get them. Like, I don't get smells too often. I'm like, but yeah, no, yes, I do. Not too often. It's so strange because I could almost taste vanilla. All right, Spirit. Four of Pentacles. Spirit, tell me about the connection between my group 2 and their person. The Devil. What in the toxic attachment? All right, you guys tend to get obsessed with each other. We've got Capricorn energy showing up. Very possessive over each other. There could be jealousy traits or considering someone property. Spirit, tell me about the Devil with the Four of Pentacles. Death. I did get Scorpio vibes, right? So this connection is undergoing massive transformation. It's something is ending, but it's giving chance to rebirth, or that's the intention anyway. Squashing bad habits, bad behaviors. Tell me about the current energy between group 2 and their person. The 10 of Wands. Something has become very overwhelming and burdensome, tiring to a degree. Ace of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. So I'm getting a reset, or it's undergone a reset. This connection has. Yeah, it's giving like something needs to change because it's getting too overwhelming, too unbearable. Give me one more. What's the current energy? How my group 2s know that this is their reading? The 9 of Cups. Working hard for what you want. Very tiring. I'm getting this is a connection that has, you've had it for a minute. And it's undergone endings and transformations. It's giving passive aggressive behavior also from someone where someone is being petty. I'm sorry, it's not funny. But this is, I'm getting, I'm getting like a couple arguing over somebody forgot their socks in the living room and like those socks end up in the garbage or oh, you forgot your mug on the table. Did you mean to put it over here? Like I'm getting sarcasm also and petty behavior. Spirit, tell me about group 2s. How will they know this is their reading? This is kind of like letting the frustration or the tension build and then acting passive aggressive. Spirit, tell me about my group 2s. How will they know this is their message? The Queen of Wands. Yeah, very attractive individual. I would say both of you are good looking, group 2. You all look good together. Judgment, the Devil and Judgment. Someone got called out on their bullshit. I'm getting like someone was being passive aggressive until they couldn't take it anymore. Someone could have like drinking problems, or they're unable to leave a bad habit behind. Now, I try to keep these all upright for these readings because life is already negative enough. Okay. We don't need reversals fucking that up, but I did see the 8 of Cups in the reverse. So I'm getting someone got called out on their bad behavior, and it's someone has a hard time changing. They feel like one of the partners is cutting them down to size. I feel that the feminine is calling the masculine out in the bullshit. And or it could even be like the masculine being petty. Because I'm getting like, you called me out on my bullshit and I feel small now. I feel like you cut me down to size, right? And like someone's power is getting like removed. What is this about? What in the power and control dynamics? Okay. The 5 of Swords. Now I'm getting like, look at this guy's tongue sticking out like nah, 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 like that type of, but of course this is even more hurtful. Because I'm getting someone being salty over getting called out on their bullshit, but it's quiet. They don't talk about it. Yeah, they internalize it. Okay, they've got a lot of love for you, but this person has bad habits. And it's like this connection has undergone like endings, transformations. We started back up again. I'm on my best behavior. And then I get comfortable and I start fucking up again. Like it's a repetitive cycle with this person. Tell me about the 10 of Wands. The Ace of Swords. Something is very apparent now. We need to fix this. We need to repair the damage that's been done, but it's so overwhelming, this task at hand, that someone feels defeated already. So they're going to say and do things, whatever it is, to I don't like that 5 of Swords. I'm getting such a strong power and control dynamic in this group. It's not even funny. Okay, it's someone intentionally doing things to strip the other of power, to cut them down to size. I don't like it. Okay, tell me about the 9 of Cups. Tell me about the 9 of Cups, Spirit. How will my group 2s know this is their reading? The King of Cups. What in the addiction? Someone is overindulgent with alcohol or other like substance, emotional coping mechanisms, recreational activities. Not recreational, because this is giving more. I depend on this to be happy. I need this to be happy. Ace of Cups, the Sun. Fake happiness with the Moon. The Sun. Okay. Someone could be like Jekyll and Hyde when they drink. The Sun, the Moon, the Chariot, the Page of Swords, Strength, right? Like normally the person that has these type of problems, they're very hardworking, they show up. But the minute that they start drinking or engaging into like mind-numbing substances, they get this bravado to them to where they feel like they can say and do anything. It's giving fake happiness. No, I know. The Ace and the Sun, they love you. No, honey, hold on. Okay, given this negativity here, I'm getting like, yes, there's love there, but what kind of love is it? Is it healthy for you? No. You should know if you're in a relationship where you feel like your power is being removed or someone is intentionally doing things to get a reaction out of you, especially when they're drinking or doing things that they shouldn't. And then the excuse was, I don't remember. I was drunk. Tell me about the 4 of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands, Spirit. How are my group ones? You know what? Let me get these oracles to clarify the spread. Yeah, this is quite an interesting dynamic. Not the best. But I get like start, stop. Start, stop. Tell me about the 4 of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands. Push, pull. Exactly. Power struggles, imbalance. Thank you, Spirit, for your confirmation. So yeah, there has been this kind of competition between the two of you, competitive energy. Tell me about the Devil with Judgment. And both of you are aware of what needs to change. But both of you have pride, snooping. Okay, snooping, social media, stalking, psychic tarot readings. Someone could be obsessing about this and wanting to know what the other one is doing, trying to find clarity, trying to find answers. I mean, you are at this reading, you know what I mean? But I'm not saying that you are the one that is doing this. Maybe they are too. Or maybe they are, or maybe, I don't know. Let's keep going. Tell me about Death with the 5 of Swords, Spirit. How will my group 2s know that this is their reading? Mind games, immature, testing you, analyzing you. I did say this person will say and do things to get a reaction out of you. Why though? There is this strong sense of I dominate you, I control you. And then if I don't get what I want, I'm going to act out. Tell me about the 10 of Wands, Ace of Swords. How will my group 2s know that this is their reading? Avoidance. In hiding, feeling guilty, no communication. This could be the type of person that has liquid courage, addictions, roller coaster, toxic connection. Yeah, they're avoiding a truth. They're not the best at communicating. They open up when they're drinking. Tell me about the Nine of Cups and the King of Cups. Tell me about the Nine of Cups with the King of Cups. Determined, persistent, still holding on. Yeah, it's giving this Four of Pentacles, still holding on to each other. Some of you could be married to this person. Secretive, sneaky, mysterious, hiding information. Netflix and chill, sneaking around. Pop-up. If you are married to this person, it's giving the pettiness. I feel for most of you, you live with this person, or you see them like all the time. You're in an actual relationship with this person. And it's giving this power control dynamic, Jekyll and Hyde, even with avoidance here. They're two different energies. If this person transforms, they could have addictions that they struggle with because they have a problem with communication. Well, I'm not a psychiatrist. What the hell, right? I'm not diagnosing, but I am saying that there's a lot of mind games going on, a lot of power and control dynamics here. So friends, if this sounds like you, let's keep going. Let's see what's your next chapter. Okay, Spirit, what is the next chapter? Unfolding for my group 2. So what's happening next in this connection? I feel for this group, I want to start off with the Oracle card first. Spirit, for my group 2s, what is happening next in this connection? What is happening next in this connection? Give me 2 cards. New beginning. Here we go again. Start, stop, start, stop. And this one. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, contract. So it says pressing life's reset button and setting new intentions, gaining fresh perspectives and seeing the world anew. Embracing new beginnings and letting go of the past. The message here says, even with this distance, I know we are never truly apart. Our new beginning is always within reach. Again, I feel like we're done. We're starting. Number 49. And then here with 40, deep karmic bonds bring responsibilities and life lessons. Relationship strain caused by codependency and conflict. You did get the devil, friends. So yeah, even with this distance, I know we are never truly apart. Our bond is stronger than any distance. I'll cross any boundary to reach you. Didn't the other message say something about distance? Yeah, some of you could be in separation, or you've been in no contact with this person. All right, but I see this person coming back around is the main thing. Yeah, this person is coming back around, honey. Okay. Let's pull your tarot. Spirit, 4940, somebody's age, or these numbers could be significant. You might want to look up the angel number meaning behind 4940, 494, April 94. Okay. Spirit, for my group 2s, what is happening next? What's unfolding next in this chapter? There's that vanilla scent again. It's not my incense. This one's sandalwood. Okay, Spirit, tell me, what is happening next? Or maybe they say it's sandalwood and they messed up. No, I don't know. keep getting like bakery. 2 of Cups, 10 of Wands. God, it's so draining. It's so overwhelming, but I love you. I want to be with you. All right. Where do we go from here? 5 of Cups, back at it, arguing, reflecting over spilt milk. 6 of Pentacles, here's this gift. Here's this attention. 2 of Swords, the need to make a decision. Be honest, right? So what's happening next is that you have some clarity about what you need to do because you want a stable new beginning, not this bullshit, right? But what I do see next is that even though it's difficult and challenging, y'all are coming together and making plans about the future, but there is a lot of accountability to be had before that happens. Things have been off to where one person was giving more than the other, right? So that in this second chapter, or this new chapter, y'all are talking about what has become very draining, what has been very overwhelming. But I see you making plans for the future. All right, tell me about the 10 of Wands, Spirit. What's happening next in this connection? All right, Spirit said this one, 8 of Wands. Yeah, communication moving forward. If those of you that have been in no contact, expect a message to come through. And believe me, it takes a lot of strength for this person to come through, because at one point they're like, I'm done. I'm not going to do this, but they can't hold back because they've got love for you. Tell me about the 2 of Cups. What's happening next in this connection? I should do a no contact reading, right? 10 of Cups. You make me happy. You fulfill me. All right. In this message that you're getting, group 2, this person is expressing their love, how much love they have for you, how they picture a family with you, or getting back with the family if you already have one. And they're currently trying to figure things out. Tell me about the 3 of Wands. They've been doing quite a bit of soul searching here. Knight of Pentacles. They want to make a grounding connection, a steady connection. They have gone within quite a bit. They will be, because we're talking about future energies here. But I feel like this person has contemplated for a minute how to go about things. They're trusting their intuition this time. Tell me about the 5 of Cups. What's happening next in this connection? What's happening next? Why the 5 of Cups? There is regret here. Like, I'm sorry. Apologies. Trying to make up for lost time. King of Pentacles. I'm ready now. I'm ready to commit. Tell me about the 6 of Pentacles. Tell me about the 6 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's commitment. You could be seeing repeating 10s. Okay, and then we've got death and the 3 of Swords. And the 8 of Cups. Walking away from the heartache, from the deception. You're going to enter this phase, group 2, where it looks promising. But it's promising if this person squashes their tendencies of self-sabotage or whatever nasty habits they've got, right? That's how this is moving forward. Trust your intuition at all times here. Tell me about the 10 of Wands with the 8 of Wands. What's happening next in this chapter? The Empress, fertility, pregnancy for some of you. I do see you investing in this, talking about in the message that you get and the conversation that you have. Things are moving forward. They're progressing rather quickly. If this is someone that you are not married to or committed to, I see commitment happening in your future. Now, if you are someone that is married already to this person, there's a reset here where you guys are giving to the connection and building your family. I get this like making up for lost time. Yeah, making up for lost time. Tell me about the 2 of Cups with the 10 of Cups. What's happening next in this connection? The 6 of Swords, healing and moving on. Moving to calmer waters. I do see conflict resolution. Now, let me see what this 5 of Cups and the King of Pentacles is about. What is happening next in this relationship? The Wheel of Fortune. It's a turnaround. It's something coming to a conclusion because someone puts their foot down. I'm getting this. Yeah. Someone is feeling very regretful or ashamed of how they behaved, how they didn't express what they were truly feeling, how they relied on other means to numb themselves and to be able to express their feelings. Again, there was that passive aggressiveness that was showing up, and this person realizes. Now, friends, put yourself where you fit, okay? But I'm reading it from the perspective of the person, how they're feeling ashamed, how they wish they could have said things, the proper way, how they could have showed up differently. We're not going to get into the whys of why this person is the way that they are, but I'm getting like they have a very hard time expressing their emotions and they rely on other things to loosen up. Okay, just a minute. Yeah. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles with, oh, not this one. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles, Spirit. What's next in this connection? Yeah, someone really wants to seal the deal, wants to make amends. Three of Swords. They are brokenhearted over having broken your heart. All right. Yeah, there's again this sense of sadness. Like, I admit I fucked up. I know. You're right. You're right. There is like this accountability. Even though we didn't get judgment, I feel judgment here. Tell me about the Three of Swords. There's something about like, I miss the kids, or I want to have kids with you. I don't want to miss out on this opportunity. All right. Tell me about the Three of Swords. What's happening next? The Eight of Swords. What's happening next? The Ace of Pentacles. The Star. The Lovers. Look, group 2. I do see you guys coming back together to start this up again, to have a more solid beginning. How it's going to play out for you, well, I mean, we're going to look at the overall vibes of the connection next. But there is a major turning point where there's a life decision being made here about what are we going to do? How long are we going to keep putting this, how long is it going to take us to get on course? Something about the next 6 weeks, 6 days for some of you. I think that's kind of pushing it. But this change comes in when we're shifting seasons, or when we're moving from Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius energy, which the coming season is Aquarius energy, right? Sagittarius here with the Wheel of Fortune. We're currently wrapping up Sagittarius season at the time of this reading. So I'm getting the spring is going to be significant for this connection. Like, there's a major change or some type of major breakthrough happening for you guys. And it could be connected to children, pregnancy. If this is not possible for you, this could even be like significant fur babies. You might have fur babies with this person, or fur babies are significant, right? But I see like this person wanting to invest, wanting to show up the right way. There's a lot of accountability. Interesting. Okay. Let's look at what's coming. All right, Spirit, what challenges are coming up? We already know some of them, right? What's the main challenge for my group 2s? What can they do differently to navigate this situation effectively? What's the vibe of the connection overall? And what's the long-term outcome? Spirit, for my group 2s, what can we know about the challenges up ahead? What is a challenge for my group? Okay. The Three of Pentacles, actually putting in the effort. What can they do differently to navigate this situation effectively. The Nine of Cups. What's the overall vibe of the connection with group two's person? What's the overall vibe of the connection? The Six of Wands. Okay. And what's the long-term outcome here? The advice for my group twos. The Ten of Wands. Back of the deck, we've got the Strength. The Fool. Everything points to a new beginning, group two. One where you're overcoming fears, setbacks, challenges, Leo energy showing up. Now, the challenge here is what you're willing to overlook and the effort that you're willing to put in and the effort that they're willing to put in, right? It all comes down to how y'all collaborate. So getting on the same page might prove a challenge. Now, how you can show up differently is by not expecting too much or having the expectations that everything's going to be fine and dandy. I'm not saying for you to be negative about it, but you are being asked to be realistic about what you want or what you expect out of this connection. Now, overall, the vibe of y'all's is that there is this sense of mutual respect and admiration for one another. Like knowing that you guys are important in each other's lives and willing to bear the weight of the connection to make it a success. Okay, you guys feel very bonded. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Why is this a challenge? Forbidden. Clandestine affair. Family disapproves secret pleasures. All right, so maybe for some of you, like if you work with this person or there's other people involved, it proves to be a challenge. I will pull a clarifier for this one. Well, let's keep going. All right, Spirit, how can my group twos show up differently to make this connection a success, or how to navigate effectively? Addicted, being obsessed, wanting too much, unhealthy habits. All right, yeah, your expectations, honey. Black dog, there's a drinker here. Okay, or drinking could be a thing. Alcoholism. But yeah, how you can show up differently is unless you're the one that has addictions, right? Because, I mean, it can happen. You're being asked to curb that or to not want too much or to be too addicted to a certain reality, okay? The reality in your head. Tell me about the Six of Wands. What's the overall vibe of this connection? Hold on. What is the overall vibe of this connection, Spirit? Breakup, grieving your loss, feeling lonely, processing heartbreak. Oh, healing. Okay, so recovering from a heartbreak. Okay, releasing emotional baggage, cleansing space, clearing space. All right. So the overall vibe is that you are making a recovery and you're healing this. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. What's the takeaway here? Okay. Getaway. Getaway and money. Vacation together, much needed break, romantic retreat, and money. Money is an issue. So maybe money has been tight in this situation and y'all need to escape, possibly go away together, spend more time with each other. Because maybe the day-to-day is too overwhelming or it's been very burdensome. Looking for signs, open to spiritual guidance, willing to accept the truth, trusting your gut feelings. Now, there is this, again, accountability. Tying the knot, unexpected proposal, long-term commitment. I feel like your person wants to be with you long-term, but it's the bad habits that they've got that keep this connection from moving in the direction it's meant to. This person has a lot of healing to do on their own. Maybe you do as well. Put yourself where you fit, okay? So, but I am getting that this is proving to be somewhat of a challenge. Let me get this card. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles with Forbidden. What's the challenge in this connection? Make it rain, okay? Manifesting abundance, legal matters in your favor, unexpected money, spiritual attack, karma, and guilt. apology, remorseful, ashamed, facing their demons. All right. So, yeah, someone has trouble facing their shadows, and it's preventing this connection from fully flowing the way it's meant to. I get that money could be here, but I don't feel that it's physical money. It might be for some of you, but for most of you, I feel that this is about investing in the actual relationship itself. Okay. Yeah. Friends, that is what I see for you. Okay. Now that's your reading. I can't talk for shit, you guys. Okay. Something feels a little bit off with this group in particular. Not in a bad way. Like I said, your reset is coming. But man, has it been heavy, and has it been a challenge, and will it be a challenge for you to get there? But you're getting there. Okay, so that's your reading. And if you want to stick around for the charms and the oracle cards, that's what we're doing next. So, but if we're parting ways here, well, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Okay. And yeah, for those of you sticking around, I'll see you over there in the charms section. Okay, group 2. So let's do your astro dice. 10th house, Gemini. Mercury and Gemini. Some of you could work with this person. It's an office romance. Maybe that's why there is a forbidden element there. But I am getting like a significant conversation that you're having with this person is going to set the tone for the status overall in this relationship. Very clear, very direct communication about what is it that we're going to do? How are we going to show up for each other in this relationship? All right, let's get you letters. Spirit, somebody's sign could be Gemini, Virgo, or Capricorn. All right, what are the letters for my group 2s? All right, so I'm getting BX, H, HX. I'm getting party. A party could be of significance. Piar, that word. I think I don't remember what language that is, but I've seen piar. Body, conversation. Maybe you speak multiple languages, group 2. Because I'm getting all these weird languages and sounds in my head. RZ, Puerto Rican. NRG. Someone could be into fitness. Regulate. Nate. Nathan. Boom. What else? Yard. Yarn, something complicated. Nun, someone maybe. Nun and party. Party nun. What are you doing? Nuttin'? What? Not the nut. Never mind. Okay, so let's get your charms. I'm so low energy all of a sudden. What the hell? As I say that, look, I need a wind-up car. All right, Spirit, for my group, choose. What are their charms? More letters. Okay, NW. SEKDS. Ideas. TAG. CR. OGL. Ogle. BSD. All right. All right. Wind up car. So someone is tired. Yeah, I'm getting like very drained energy. Here with the palm tree, someone needs a vacation, or palm trees could be significant. Sorry about the nails. I still haven't fixed them. So we've got the bear. So comfort, children, the lightning strikes, and then the clock. So someone needs to control their temper, something about divine timing here. The time on the clock is 10, 10-10. So you could be seeing repeating tens, 10-10, or someone isn't getting enough sleep. Someone needs to get some rest. Somebody's mood is being affected by the lack of rest. And then we've got the wind up toy car. So someone feels like literally they need to wind up in order to go. Yeah. Y'all are having this important conversation. We've got this cell phone here. So expect a phone call, a conversation, a text message. Especially those of you in no contact. Your contact is coming through. So we've got a horse named Tamarind here. I always say that, but I don't know because I can't see the title. Oh, can you see it? Oh, no. But it's about horseback riding, Sagittarius energy. We've got the Book of Spells here, or the Witch Manifestation book. Okay, reading from a book. We got love. This person loves you, but they feel deep feelings. There's secrets here, secret love, secret romance. Okay, and then we've got the fairy. So some of you could resonate with a fairy kingdom. We've got the crown here. So Leo energy coming through. Oops. So someone wearing their crown. This is giving divine masculine, divine feminine, the letter H. So you're trying to collect your thoughts, group 2, organizing those thoughts, clear communication. We've got the lotus symbol, so good fortune. And then we've got the, what is this? The King of Clubs. So fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. And then we've got the apple. So temptation, physical attraction. Teachers, okay, teachers. And we've got the little moon with the crown and the wings. So Leo, Pisces coming through. Strong intuition. Go with your intuition. All right. Crescent moon. Someone could have a crescent moon tattoo. So group 2s, my goodness, boy, am I drained. I'm going to take a break after this. So thanks for watching. If this reading resonated for you, please like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things. I appreciate you. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Stay real, stay blessed. Bye. Hi, group 3, those of you that chose this card. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. Okay, so I'm getting like it's a very mystical, physical union. All right, y'all connect very, very intimately. It's beyond the physical aspect of it. It's soul level. It's strong connection. All right, let's get to the current energy surrounding this relationship. Spirit, for my group 3s. I'm getting Pisces vibes from this group with the colors here. Spirit, Scorpio maybe. Very watery energy. Water and fire. Spirit, tell me about my group 3s. What is the energy surrounding their connection at this time? The 8 of Swords. So overthinking, closed off, right? Very focused on not being able to remove yourself from a situation. 2 of Cups. There's love here. But this love is kind of, it's got a hold on you, it looks like. The 9 of Cups. You wished for this. You want this. Makes you happy. What about my group 3s and their connection, Spirit? What can we know? What's going on for them currently? The 6 of Swords. Moving forward, right? Leaving conflict in the past. What is going on currently for my group 3s? Justice. The Lovers. The Knight of Cups. There's so much love here. There's a strong desire for a new beginning and to leave conflict and tensions in the past. A desire to open up, all right, and just clear this. Why I'm getting like this sense of integrity or Needing to do the right thing for the right reasons. It's not the right time yet. Excuse me. Tell me the energy of my group threes. Why the Eight of Swords? The Knight of Cups. Restraint. Tell me about the Two of Cups. What's the energy surrounding this connection? The Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, just a minute. Okay. There's history here. There's a strong desire to be in a commitment, or maybe you are committed to this person. Okay, but tell me about the Nine of Cups here. What's the current energy around my group threes? Four of Cups. Tell me about the Six of Swords. What is happening here currently for my group threes? The Knight of Wands. And tell me about Justice. What's the current energy here for my group threes? The Wheel of Fortune. Something is karmic, all right? Some of you, maybe you're going through divorce or legal matters with this person. We've got Strength and the Queen of Swords and the Moon and the Six of Wands. So you're getting the clarity that you need, the answers that you want. You're stronger than you think, group three. All right, there's a strong need to hold back or to restrain, even though this is what you want. But there's something about the timing of things. It's not the right time. Things are still not clear yet. But that's what you're striving for. Let's, I feel like pulling tea leaves here. Let's get some tea leaves. Spirit, for my group threes, what is the current energy surrounding this connection? Okay. What is the current energy surrounding, this connection? Let's leave it there. So we've got Nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important for you. Carriage. A journey, either physical or mental. Teardrops. Great personal sorrow. Okay. And we've got Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. And Parrot, someone will gossip about all your secrets. This could be like a forbidden type of connection where someone is not available. Spirit, tell me about the Three of... The Three of what, bitch? Ain't nothing here about the three, okay? Tell me about group threes. Current energy. Tell me about the Eight of Swords with the Knight of Cups. Guidance, faith, healing, intuition, dreams, all right? So you're looking for guidance. How do I navigate these emotions? Is it the right time? Is it the right thing? Double life, liar, deception in another relationship. And tell me about the Nine of Cups with the Four of Cups. It's like we're very happy, we're very excited, but we have to ignore it for the time being. There's a lot of, again, I'm getting restraint, or someone is not available because of legal issues. Or they are in something else. Okay, tell me about the Nine of Cups with the Four of Cups. What's the current energy surrounding my group threes when it comes to this connection? Unknown caller, stalking, hanging up. All right, tell me about the Six of Swords with the Knight of Wands. What's the current energy surrounding my group threes and this connection? Hurting, crying, depressed, pain, sorrow. Trying to get over this. Tell me about Justice. Childish, immature, argumentative, playing the victim. Someone isn't clear on how they've shown up in this relationship. The Ex, unfaithful, love triangle, ex in question, no contact. Some of you, I feel you could be in a no contact situation where you're not able to approach this person. Y'all could be taking some time from each other because someone in this relationship is already somewhere else. Someone is in pain over the disconnect over this double life and seeking guidance, right? I need to hold back. I can't reveal my feelings to you right now. I've got to ignore this. There's deceptive here. Someone is hurting. But I'm getting like something y'all could have recently put a pause on this. Or it was like this type of relationship where someone knew the other person was not available and it was never meant for feelings to develop, but it's like when y'all get intimate, the feelings come out or something like that, right? It's like giving this sort of obsessive feeling. What am I getting? This is a very, like, I'm getting antsy, like, why haven't you called? I'm hurting here, you bitch. You know? What? Clarify unknown caller and hurting. What's the energy surrounding my group? Threes. Toxic people, addictions, bad advice, the wrong crowd. Mind games, immature. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting this connection has really affected your mind. But you have to downplay it. You have to be quiet about how you're feeling. Because there's something about like if this gets out, gossip. I feel like this could be like a secret rendezvous. I'm not sure why. The high priestess is not here, but I'm getting like we have to be hush about it. And it's about waiting, like hoping that someone gets their karma or hoping that someone's ass gets called out. Because there's a strong desire to move on from this and ignore it. But at the same time, you can't ignore the feelings. Friends, if that sounds like your situation, let's keep going. Let's see what's unfolding next between y'all. But yeah, so the signs here are Sagittarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Libra. Yeah, it's like if word gets out, I don't want to affect my family unit, my what I've got going on, my security. All right. Spirit, for my group, threes, what is unfolding for them? What's next in this connection? For my group threes, what is next in this relationship? Yeah, hush, hush. Don't say nothing, okay? I'm getting like this strong, like I've waited so long to have you, or it's been a minute, or like someone is wanting the other person so badly in this group, like intimately, like someone is craving the other person. Spirit, tell me about, like, kind of like when an excited child is opening their birthday present, it feels that way. Hold on, Queen of Wands. Yeah, lots of chemistry here. For my group threes, what's next in this chapter of love? The King of Cups, more love. What is happening next, okay? The Knight of Pentacles. Do we ground this? I need to ground my emotions. I can't get carried away, but I feel so deeply. Tell me what's next in this connection. The Emperor. Doing my best to control it. What's next in this connection? The Two of Swords. A decision needs to be made. The best decision. What is next in this relationship, Spirit? The Six of Wands. Okay, so success, right? You're overcoming this challenge. The Seven of Wands. Three of Swords. Protecting your heart. Queen of Wands. King of Swords. You're trying to make head over heart decisions when it comes to this connection. Because while you have a lot of love, you know you need to ground yourself and choose to be successful. Choose to be victorious in one way, all right? Why the King of Cups? Why the King of Cups? What's next in this chapter? Someone is really sitting with their emotions here, really feeling them deeply, wanting to express what they're feeling, wanting things to change, but it's the timing of it all. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles, a slow approach. The Queen of Pentacles, very slow. Tell me about the Emperor. What's next in this connection? The Eight of Cups. Tell me about the Two of Swords. The Nine of Wands. Tell me about the Six of Wands. The Ten of Cups. Back of the deck, the Hermit and the Six of Swords, as well as the High Priestess. There's that secret element, Three of Pentacles. I feel strongly that in this next chapter, your feelings for this person are changing to where you're more focused on yourself and doing the things that you need to do to take care of you. And possibly that includes walking away from this. Because someone has a choice to make. And there's a realization here that if this person doesn't choose you, if they choose their status, their reputation over you, you're done. And you're okay, right? It might hurt initially, or it might hurt to come with your feelings. But I see you choosing what you've got going on, right? Let me get some tea leaves. The signs here are Aries, Two of Swords, Aries and earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, as well as water. What is next in this chapter for my group? For my group, threes. This is a very spiritual connection, but one that you feel you need to ground yourself over. All right, we got marriage. Someone could be married in this connection. Before I flip these over, let's see what's happening next. I did this in the reverse. I don't know. I don't stick to just doing cards a certain way. Whatever I feel called to in the moment, that's how I read. Follow along, y'all. All right, Spirit, what is happening next in this relationship? Give me 2 cards, please. Twin flame. I'm telling you, it's a very spiritual connection, but so much so that someone feels a strong need to ground themselves. Flexibility. And the back of the deck here is no exit. Trapped in a situation with no exit or escape, experiences a perpetual return to the same situations. Trapped in an infinite loop with no escape, engages in Sisyphean task that never ends. Okay, and it says, we keep replaying the same story over and over again, and it never ends well. When will we finally learn to break this cycle? Number 35 could be of significance. And then here with twin flame, souls maturing separately to bring deeper wisdom upon reunion. Growing in parallel dimensions destined to intersect again. Evolving separately and becoming whole individually. See, I did get that energy of you are focusing on you, feeling your feelings, directing this at your own self-care, and choosing to be the Emperor, which is making a decisive action to walk away. It's a decision that you need to make, and you're going to stick to it. And it leads ultimately to you finding happiness. Now, there is a very strong spiritual aspect to this relationship, but twin flames, this journey is not easy. Okay? It says, I can't help but want you physically, emotionally, and spiritually. You're all I think about when I am alone and lost in my thoughts. Our twin flame connection drives me insane. And that's precisely what I was getting initially, where I'm like, it's been so long, like an excited child about to open a birthday gift. Like, I've waited so long for this moment. I want you, right? But there's also a need for restraint. Flexibility, adapt and overcome and send without breaking. Hiding is strategy, not weakness. Strength found in the ability to yield and bounce back. Number 5 here. So there's a change coming. All right. I doubted our ability to adapt and grow together, causing unnecessary pain. But now that I see our bond is more flexible and resilient than I imagined. This is giving kind of giving this connection to the universe, to spirit, and kind of being in a position where if we're meant to be together, if we're meant to come into union, then this person will follow me. I choose to walk away from me to protect my integrity, to protect who I am as an individual. But knowing that if it's meant to be, we did get the Wheel of Fortune and justice initially, where it's like you're giving it up to fate in a way. All right, so it's a spiritual union. Star guarantees success. Look at this. Success. I can't even talk, you guys. We got man, dealings, a relationship with a man, spiritual love, guaranteed success, and that's giving the 6 of Wands right there, and marriage. I feel that this person is meant to come back into your life when the time is right, when both of you have done the healing individually to make a whole. And I know maybe that's not what you wanted to hear. You wanted that to hear that everything is fine. And it's not that it's not. It's just that something about this connection, we're going to get into the challenges next. But this is what is happening next, you guys, all right? This chapter. Tell me, clarify the King of Cups with the 8 of Wands. It's like you're transmuting the energy. The 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're focusing on you. Your stability, your livelihood. Page of Swords. Your thoughts, your truth. Ace of Swords. The Tower. It might be disruptive. It's not pleasant. And Judgment. But you're like, you know what? I'm not going to settle for this. If my person chooses something else over me or someone else over me, I'm gone. And here with the 10, with the 6 of Wands and the 10 of Cups, it's like it's better for you to take your power back. Clarify the 2 of Swords with the 9 of Wands. Clarify that. The Tower. Yeah, change is needed. There's something that's going to disrupt this to shake things up so that you can not feel like you're missing out or not feel like you've wasted your time. Tell me the Tower. What's happening next? The 9 of Cups. It's like you are going to get what you want, but it happens in a surprising manner. You need to release this first to deal with the conflict and the tension. Look at that, 555. This is your angel number. Look it up. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, and the 5 of Swords. Spirit is very clear. This relationship feels a little bit chaotic, a little bit meant to test you and try your boundaries. But it's very spiritual and it's very much about your growth, group 3. Whew. Wow. Okay, look. This connection knocks your little socks off, doesn't it? It's beyond that, honey. But it's like you choose you first to heal and grow. And that's where this connection will follow. All right, we're going to get next into what is blocking this or what is challenging this. Right? And your advice. What to look out for. Spirit. For my group 3s. What is the biggest challenge when it comes to dealing with this connection? What can they do differently to navigate this effectively? What's the vibe of the connection overall? And what's the long-term outcome for my group 3s, Spirit? Spirit, for group 3, what's the challenge, the biggest challenge in this connection? Knight of Cups, getting lost in the sauce, in the romanticals. Okay, confirmation. Spirit, how can my group 3 show up differently? What can they do differently to navigate this situation? No, keep going. Okay. King of Wands and the 10 of Wands. Do we want this here? Overwhelmed by emotions. Don't let yourself get overwhelmed by emotions. Yeah. Feel your feels, but move on from it. Okay. What's the vibe of this connection overall? What's the vibe of this connection overall? The 9 of Swords. It stresses you the fuck out is what happens. All right. And what's the long-term outcome for this connection? God, I got a burp. Hold on. 9 of Wands. Sorry about that. All right. So the overall tone of this connection is that it stresses you out. And your advice here, the long-term outcome is the 9 of Wands. This is something that is not meant to be over just yet. Group 3, you're meant to feel the feels, honey. Sit with your feelings. All right. 4 of Wands, the Emperor, the Moon, 10 of Pentacles. This is someone that you could have something long-term with. It's fated for you. We had a bunch of big, major arcana, but the challenge here is the expectation, the feelings, expressing feelings, revealing feelings. Someone in this connection really feels intensely, but isn't saying, and it gets overwhelming. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. What's the challenge here? The biggest challenge. I've got third party for some of you. Aligned, walking your path, living your life purpose, going in the right direction. You're meant to focus on you at this time. Tell me about the King of Cups with the 10 of Wands. What can my group choose do differently to navigate this connection? Getting clarity, seeing through the lies, being real with yourself, accepting the truth. This is very self-focused, group 3. Tell me about the 9 of Swords. What's the overall vibe of the connection? And we've got boundaries. Blocking someone, holding your space, cut off contact. Some of you, that could be the thing where you're in a no contact situation. Healing, being mindful, holding space for someone. Tell me about the 9 of Wands. What's the long-term effect here? Dream come true, getting the love you want, fulfilling relationship, having fun together. So yeah, you're meant to come back around, but for the time being, what's next in y'all is having that time on your own. Moving, forbidden. I'm getting strongly that there is third party involvement in this group. It didn't come out like right away and say it. Or did it? I don't remember. But something about this is it's shifting. Forbidden, going away. Y'all could end up moving in together eventually, right? Or if this is someone that you're living with, you're married to them, you're in a relationship, you're still advised to focus on yourself, to accept your own truth. Why do I feel so overwhelmed? Why does this connection drain me so much? And it's about your boundaries also. So it's not necessarily that you're blocking this person, especially if you're married to them or you're in a relationship with them, but it is about holding your own space and not stressing out, because this connection stresses you out. Tell me about the 9 of Swords with boundaries. What's the vibe of this connection? What's the vibe of this connection, Spirit? Thinking of you, crying, nostalgia, missing you. See, there's separation vibes. Deuces. Fed up, cutting ties, walking away. What's the vibe of this connection? The X, unfaithful, love triangle. Well, there you go. Envy, message. I would say expect some sort of communication, but but what? It's not the type of message that will seal the deal or that's going to get things going. because I feel that this connection will be a little bit stalled for the time being. Okay, so energy does change. I will come back and do another reading on how this connection is progressing. But group 3, that is your message, honey. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to stick around for the charms portion for additional messages and confirmation, please do so. But if this is where we're done, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time. And for my friends that are sticking for the charms portion, I'll see you over there. Okay, friends, let's start off with your astro dice. Group 3, Uranus. So big change. Capricorn in the 10th house. A big change in your status, in your reputation, going from single to in a relationship, and going from a relationship to being single. You're very focused on your career. There's changes coming to your career. Some of you might decide to get a new job. We've got Uranus energy is a ruler of Aquarius, all right? So Aquarius showing up, Capricorn showing up very strongly in this group. All right, let's get your letters, Spirit. For my group 3s, what are the letters for my beautiful, lovely, handsome group number 3s? Okay, so letter-wise, we have got, should I zoom in? Can you see that? No, you can see that. So we've got C, CC, P, MP, PM, J. These letters are too small for my fat ass fingers. Okay, Jack, Jackie, XX, XXX, triple X, 4 X's, ZE. Hold on, let me fix them. Ear, so listen. Era, ear. Zen, trying to get your peace back. Zen. Energy, Earth. Era, JQ, QR, SZ, GJ, JG, Jax. Oh, come on. Okay, so these are letters. You might want to zoom in here. Macy, Margaret, Jen, Ree, what else? Jorge, Q, QZ, snooze. Okay, so pause it, zoom in. Let's get your charms. Spirit, what are, whoops, I moved a lot, my badness. Hold on. All right, what are the charms for my group 3s? Got the motherfucking ice cream scoop. Okay. Oh, that was too many. Musical. I was getting guitar earlier, and then something about beauty here with the lipstick. We've got the dinosaur. So the past, karmic energy. Adulting, 1 star. Do not recommend, all right? So something has been very stressful. We've got Aquarius. Then we've got the crown here. So Leo energy, strong Leo. Because we've got strength with the lion and the crown. So you're overcoming fear. All right. And you're being very compassionate and gentle with yourself. Got the teddy bear here, which is about comfort. We've got sushi. Somebody could like that food. So we've got the phone with a music note attached to it. Serenades, music could be significant. Someone could be a singer. or they could play music for you over the phone, or dedications, or radio. I don't know why I'm getting radio. Someone could be into radio. All right, let me. Ooh, I just maybe no context since I just broke the. I broke the phone. More. All right, there was a little phone attached to it. I thought it was it. No, this is black obsidian. So this is about grounding and protecting your energy. Miscommunication. We got the light bulb. Something is making sense. Over heartache. We've got more Leo energy here with the infinity symbol. All right, so it's like your broken heart is becoming whole again. You are becoming whole again. We got the letter V, M, Victor, Melanie, Melissa, Manny. Okay, and then we've got the fairy symbol here. Very spiritual, highly spiritual connection. And with a triangle, red triangle, it's giving love triangle. With a chancla, it's about walking away. The chancla, the sandal. Swatting away problems. Okay, letter B, BT, BBT, vet, kite. We've got more infinity symbols. Yeah, this is a super highly spiritual union, you guys. Shut the front door, honey. Okay, look. We've got the lovers, the moon, all the infinity symbolism, all the hearts here. Babies, you are meant to deal with this situation. You're angelically guided, angelically protected when it comes to this connection. Look at all the hearts. But it's 3 hearts, so it's giving love triangle. Distraction, perhaps, all right? And then we've got justice showing up to the table, which is about something karmic. Something, oh, I've just decorated all my hands with all these charms. But it's giving things will be right. Things will be made fair. Trust your intuition here. You're meant to overcome the fear. And then you had a lot of symbolism with a 5, 555s, and then we have the nickel, which is 5 cents. The year on here is 1961. That gives us what? 17. 1 plus 7, 8. Leo energy again. Shut the front door. The 8th card in tarot. Or Scorpio, because that's the 8th sign. So 888 could be a thing. Okay. So then we've got the pumpkin. So harvest, fall. And then we've got love here. So love is growing. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, I'm getting. So some of you, if you've been in separation, you think the love is fading or the connection is fading. It's not. It's deepening because this person is going within and feeling their feels, as are you. There's a big decision that this person needs to make or that you need to make that could change the direction of this relationship. All right. They're huge with the lovers, justice, and strength. It's not an easy decision, but it has to be made. Okay. So friends, that is what I have for you. If this reading resonated for you, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. I appreciate you and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Stay real, stay blessed. Bye.